Good morning, G1. Today we'll be exploring how ancient civilizations communicated and see how it's changed over time. Our Walt for this lesson is that we are learning to describe how ancient civilizations used to communicate and compare that to how we communicate today. Keyword time. These are this week's keywords. Can you please add these to your workbook? Ancient. ANCIENT. Ancient is something or someone from a very long time ago, just like these pyramids. Communicate. COMMUICATE. Communicate is when we are talking to others. Symbol. SYMBOLS. Symbols are pictures that stand for words or ideas, like the hieroglyphic of the cat. It's hard to believe, but there was once a time where there was no phones, computers, or even books. But if there was no form of written communication, how do we know so much about these ancient places like Rome, Greece, and Egypt? Now let's pause this video and see if we can think of some ideas of how people used to communicate back then as a class. Wow, I love all your ideas on how people used to communicate, but today we are going to be looking at three specific ways of communication in ancient civilization, like the hieroglyphics in Egypt, plays and acting, and mosaics. Hieroglyphics originated in ancient Egypt about 5,000 years ago. They are symbols that are carved on walls, temples, and tombs. They were used to record stories, messages, and important events. There are over 700 symbols, and each assigned to represent a sound, similar to our English alphabet. Now let's pause and as a class discuss where we see symbols and pictures in our lives to communicate to each other. Another way people in the past shared stories was through play and acting. In places like ancient Greece, actors wore masks and makeup to perform in large theatres. They acted out myths, legends, and important events so everyone could learn and be entertained. This was a way to communicate a message, share a culture, pass on stories to people who couldn't read or write. Even today, we still use theatres, movies, and plays to share ideas and tell stories, just like they did in the past. A mosaic is a picture made of small pieces of stone, glass, and tile. They are most famous in places of ancient Rome as they decorated everything with them. They often show of gods, heroes, animals, or of just daily life. Mosaics were a way to communicate important stories, ideas for everyone to see. Today, we still see mosaics in art and building as they remind us of how people used to share messages without using words.